Local Outbreak with IPMNation.com.
How's it going?
It's nice
to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Yeah.
Ooh, nice place you got here.
Yeah. It's not bad. So welcome. Yeah, I was talking to you up earlier on the show, of course.
Appreciate it.
You perform as Dan Bauer and your alter ego there. Decibel.
Band Dower. No, Decibel. Yeah, the rapper.
It's funny because I never would have known, had you not contacted me.
Yeah.
I never would have known that Dan Bauer and Decibel were one and the same.
We are.
Where are you from? Are you from Manchester?
I live in Goffstown right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I mean, always either Manchester, Goffstown, Londonderry, something around here.
Right.
Just slumming it up. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Well, you look like you're ready to play. You want to play something and then we'll chat?
I mean, I look like I'm ready to play, but do I sound like I'm ready to play? I kind of got to tune this bad Larry real quick.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, let me just do that on air. I know that's really unprofessional, but let's just...
We keep it loose and pretty freewheeling here, so...
Like Bob Dylan.
Yeah, there you go. Yes, the freewheeling Bob Dylan.
All right. So puns aside, yeah, I'll play one of these. I'll play one of these songs real quick. Is that cool?
Yeah, absolutely. I'd love
it. All right.
Yeah.
Hey, awesome. So again, my name is Dan Bauer, spelled like the hockey skates. No relation, or I wouldn't be needing to do these radio gigs to pay the bills. All right. Either way, let's see how this works. Hopefully, I'll try to stay away from the mic, and that way you can just boost me up if need be.
Yeah. No,
cool.
It sounds good. Yeah.
All right. Okay. This one's going to be the first track on my upcoming EP. It's going to be called... You know what? I'm not doing that one. I'm going to do this other one that I just wrote recently. Forget it.
Okay.
So this one's called That Much Is True.
All right.
And did it tell you... Shoot. Oops. What? And did it tell you that without you there ain't nothing I want to do? Did I tell you that much? 'Cause that much is true. And did it tell you you're the brightest thing that's ever met my eyes? Did I skip the details? Well, and that's just a lie. You're about to take a cruise, probably forever. Get out of Manchester, hey. Finding something new, just 'cause you wanna. Doing what I oughta do. And I wanna go with you, oh. And I had months to say so, but all I did was play so, oh. Casual, recite a movie reference. Not that I left you breathless, oh. Oh, this could have been real, real. Not just how I feel, yeah. Did it tell you that without you there ain't nothing I wanna do? Did I tell you that much? 'Cause that much is true. And did it tell you you're the brightest thing that's ever met my eyes? Did I skip the details? Well, and that's just a lie. Was easier to articulate, oh, how I felt in notebooks. Could have filled the whole book, oh. Told you I played guitar, yeah, and I had that one show. You were watching from the front row, oh. And all those things I wrote, oh, in front of you I never played them. It ain't smart to play dumb, oh. 'Cause I loved you when you're leaving, oh. And I don't know if you knew that, but at least we had a few laughs, oh. Oh, this could have been real, real. Not just how I feel, yeah. Did I tell you that without you there ain't nothing I wanna do? Did I tell you that much? 'Cause that much is true. And did it tell you you're the brightest thing that's ever met my eyes? Did I skip the details? Well, and that's just a lie, yeah. Ooh, ooh, oh, this could have been real, real. Not just how I feel, yeah. Tell you that without you there ain't nothing I wanna do. Did I tell you that much? 'Cause that much is true. Did I tell you you're the brightest thing that's ever met my eyes? Did I skip the details? Well, that's just a lie. Did I tell you that without you there ain't nothing I wanna do? Did I tell you that much? 'Cause that much is true. And did I tell you you're the brightest thing that's ever met my eyes? Did I skip the details? Well, that's just a lie. Yeah. That's just a lie. Yeah. That's just a lie. Yeah. Lie. Yeah. That's just a lie. Yeah. Yeah.
Very nice. That's,
Thanks, man.
That's brand new?
Oh, well, it's not brand new. It's a Dan Bauer original, but yeah, they're a good band too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, man.
Very cool. Very cool.
Of course, yeah. Got to get your heart broken once in a while and start yelping about chicks.
That's right. That's right.
Yep.
Now the studio material that you do, is that you doing everything? Do you play everything?
Yeah.
Or no kidding?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. I play guitar, drums, bass, piano with myself now that I'm single. It's a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Wow. Yeah, because I was on your Facebook page and you had posted a video of a song that you were putting together, and I was like, oh, it looks like he just does everything.
Yeah, yeah. It's cool. So I started playing guitar. No. Wait. Time out. Hold on. I started playing drums when I was probably like 12 or 13, and then a couple years later, I got into the Offspring because I'm pretty fly for a Caucasian male, and I started playing guitar and learned like their entire discography on guitar. It was stupid.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and then after that, I started playing bass a little bit, and then I tried to be Chris Martin, so I played piano, and now I rap and produce too, which I've been doing. I say now, but I've been doing it for like 5 years. But yeah, I do. Oh, you got that Ad Rock license plate? Actually, I like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do. I no, not to toot my own horn here, beep beep, but I do it all. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm actually glad it was funny because for the longest time I was recording my own songs and I was able to play everything except the drums because it takes so much to mic a drum set and buy the different drums and it's very expensive.
Right.
Yeah, so I finally invested in a electronic drum kit that's very realistic and that way I could actually play and record myself playing on the drums and that was kind of the last piece.
So the studio tracks that you've sent me, is that all an electronic kit?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah,
wow,
I know. It sounds good, right?
It really does. Yeah. I never would have guessed.
I know. Well, let's cut this. No one needs to know. Guys, I bought this crazy expensive set.
It is amazing what, we live in an era where the technology has come so far that it's quite remarkable. Do you have like a big home studio setup or is it...
I have a big home. No, I share an apartment with like two dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's amazing what you can do just with the little kind of know-how and ingenuity and just I just record in my bedroom. Yeah. So yeah, where the magic doesn't happen.
Right.
So
no, like I said, everything I've heard, it sounds totally pro and
thank you.
Do you master it yourself or
Oh, I can't say that. I can't say that on the radio. But I actually sent the EP that I sent you, The Man Upstairs, the one that's coming out this spring.
Yeah.
Is like a 5-track EP that I've done and had like mixed and mastered and is all done. That I do a lot of the audio engineering stuff myself, but honestly, sometimes there's just too much stuff to juggle. Yeah. And I like kind of export that out to someone else's problem. And I know this guy actually who was my mentor. Named Dean Palia Jr. He lives out in LA and actually does some work with like the Grammys and stuff. He's really, really professional. I just happen to fluke know him from like a while ago, and I still am in touch with him sometimes. Like if I need some help with some audio engineering stuff. So he made it sound really good.
Yeah,
better than I could. But but either way, I did play everything on it and produce it and all that. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I was glad with how it turned out.
Yeah, no doubt. That track White Flag, is that a true story? Is that?
Of course. Yeah,
no kidding.
They all are true life.
Yeah.
I'm a singer-songwriter. I don't know. I was trying to come up with some true story reference. But that's cool. Whatever. There'll be a behind the music. Yeah, no, actually, so that's the premise of my EP. It's going to be called The Man Upstairs, and it's going to be all about, I was just going to call it #daddy issues because it's all about just the relationship I have with my dad.
Yeah.
I was never going to call it that. That would kind of undermine the tone. But still, it's it's going to be pretty cool. I'm looking forward to releasing that. It's all definitely autobiographical, and I felt a little bit about even doing that at one point, but the premise isn't that I'm like ragging on my dad or anything. It's just it's kind of going on the kind of, I feel like a lot of people could relate to that. You know, you grow older, and now that I'm officially in my late 20s, like you get older and you see your parents or loved ones, or it doesn't even have to be a parent, just someone that you've known for a while, when they just kind of, you know, wither a little bit. And, and I feel like it's sad and it's hard to watch, and sometimes, and it's a lot of feelsies come up, and I always just write about whatever's happening, and I wrote about that last year. So it's been a while that I've wanted to release this project, probably like a year or so, but I'm finally just saying, you know what, I'm just going to do it now. Yeah. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it.
The Man Upstairs. That's a great title.
Yeah. Well, because I used to live in my parents' basement. Don't tell the women. And I used to live in the parents' basement, and then it was kind of a reference to, like, as opposed to my dad, it's just the man upstairs. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know, because I felt so distant from him. That he's just the guy upstairs, not even dad. You know what I mean?
Right.
So the
Interesting.
Man and it also, a lot of people think it's like some religious thing, but let me tell you, I've said some GDs in my life and some JFCs, so I'm not really living with that. But yeah, no, it's pretty cool. I just got the artwork done actually recently too.
Oh,
so
no kidding. Yeah.
Shout out to Mike Larkham who did that, by the way. He's like a producer from Londonderry.
Okay.
Who also does graphic design stuff.
Oh, very good.
That's pretty cool.
Very good. So when is this coming out? Sometime this spring, you said?
The same time that I'm planning on coming out, probably in a couple months. No, yeah, in the later spring, I would say.
Yeah.
It's coming out. I still got to try to figure out some music video stuff. I've been doing, as I've shown you, like a lot of music video stuff with my rapping, but I've never done a singer-songwriter type music video. So
okay.
I definitely want to get one of those down, you know, in the coming month or so here. And I really start learning how to promote this thing properly.
Are you just going to make it available online, or are you going to make a...
You know what? That's a great point. I do want to... I didn't do that, so I did my hip-hop. For those that don't know, so I do the singer-songwriter stuff, and I do hip-hop under the name Decibel, which is separate but equal, much like our bathrooms. But I went ahead and did not release a physical version of my rap one that I did recently.
Yeah.
Just because I had already poured so much money into music videos and all that, you know, whatever, that I was like, whatever, I'll just distribute it online. No one even buys CDs anymore. But I would like a physical copy of this, and I'm going to explore that for sure. I've got some more planning to do, especially if I want this thing released in the spring. And it's officially spring now, so I can go ahead and do that.
That's true. It is spring, yeah.
I got to go ahead and do that. Spring hath sprung, as Shakespeare said.
Yeah, I mean, people are still putting out CDs, and now too. I mean, even do you know the band Hunter? They're from Nashville.
Yeah. I was talking to Hunter. It's just she's Hunter, right?
Right.
Yeah. So I was talking to her. Yeah.
But then the band is called Hunter too. Yeah.
They don't matter.
So they were on recently, and we were talking about how even cassettes now have come back.
Yeah, for whatever reason.
Yeah.
I went to actually sorry to interrupt. I went I went to Bull Moose. Have you ever gone there? It's Bull Moose.
Yeah, I haven't been in a Bull Moose in a long time, but yeah,
there's a moose.
Very familiar. Yeah.
Yeah. So I went there recently, and I was asking about. Did you know the band Always? They're great.
Always.
It's ALVVAYS, so it looks like Always, but it's they're really good. They're like some indie kind of shoegaze type band.
Okay.
But and they just came out, you know, like 3 years ago or whatever. So it's not like they made cassettes for them back in the day.
Yeah.
And I was asking, I was like, oh yeah, I called them up before I made the trek there. I was like, do you guys have whatever by Always? And they're like, well, we have one on cassette and one on CD. I'm like, why? Who would want that?
Right.
Like the thing about okay, I can see the deal with vinyls, like. People liked vinyls initially because they're the highest fidelity sound you can get.
Nothing sounds better than vinyl. Yeah.
For sure. But then eventually you're like, well, I want to play my CDs in my car. I want to like make it more portable. So fine, the CD came along. I get that. But like cassettes were even more portable. But with cassettes, it's like they sound worse. I don't know why they're coming back. They don't like vinyl's coming back because it's cool, and also it makes sense because they sound better. Cassettes sound like a pile of garbage. You know?
Yeah. There's that hiss sometimes that you get, and it's weird. Yeah, it's because I was stunned a couple of years ago. I think was the first time I noticed it going on Bandcamp.com.
And where my CD is going to be released, by the way.
What's that?
That my project will be on Bandcamp.com/Dan Music. But anyway.
Oh, excellent. Yeah, good. But I remember going on there and seeing cassettes, and I was like, "What the hell? Am I imagining this? Did someone put something in my beverage?"
It's almost April Fool's.
I used to be in a band a long time ago called The Jinxed, and we used to joke around about, we're going to release a single. right? And now here
Single.
it is, like
That's funny.
Like a couple of years ago, it's 2016, and I'm looking on Bandcamp, and there's Singles.
Oh man, that's great.
It's weird.
Singles.
Yeah.
Oh man,
very, very weird. But
and just if anyone's been impressed by my singing so far, I'll just like to mention to the greater Manchester audience that I'm single. If anyone's looking, to date me.
Well,
for what that's worth.
All right. Well, very often in these types of situations, because remember, when you leave, you're going to be walking
that's true. I walk into
stardom.
Yeah, Ryan Seacrest was in the hallway waiting for me.
This gentleman here, this is Glenn R.J. Willett, and
Hello.
he is he's a talent scout.
Ooh.
And not only can he potentially hook you up with a major label, but he can hook you up with some ladies.
Oh, I do need ladies.
Yes, there you go. So
yeah, thank you.
And he's the people's mayor. Glenn, this is Dan Bauer.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Oh, let me turn that mic on for you. He's a local musician. Glenn is the people's mayor, so he just kind of comes and goes, makes sure, as he's doing the people's business, obviously.
Yeah. Does he give the people's elbow and the people's eyebrow?
I don't think he does.
Like The Rock?
I don't think Glenn's a little fragile. I don't imagine him in a wrestling ring.
I'm not as fragile as you think I am.
Right. Oh, right. That's
Agile,
right. Yes.
not fragile.
Right.
I don't believe in violence, but the mind can be very strong.
Ooh.
Yes.
Powerful.
Telekinetic violence.
Yeah. Sometimes I don't even know what he means.
Do you write your own music?
Of course. Yes.
So you see, songs can be very powerful too, depending on how you write them.
Yeah, I agree. No, yeah, songs are great. Like, as much as I had kind of gotten away from sometimes from like the singer songwriter type stuff for a little bit, like, and I was doing the hip hop stuff just because it's fun. But like, you always need songs like to describe what you're, or at least I shouldn't say you, just everyone, but like me, like, and a lot of people find, refuge in this song is powerful. It speaks to me. This is my kind of muse, So for sure, I agree with that.
Yeah, I've had White Flag. I know I mentioned it earlier, but I've had that stuck in my head for days. It's very, very catchy.
He's always waving his white flag.
Yeah, I don't know what
he thinks it's just too much to get up and start the day.
Yes.
Should I surprise him?
Oh boy.
I don't know what you mean.
Ruh-roh.
Quelle sorte de musique vous jouez?
Oh, parlez-vous le français?
You speak French? Do you speak French?
Oui, un peu.
What kind of music do you play?
How did you know that? Are you psychic?
That's weird.
That's so random.
C'est bizarre, as they say in French.
It's in his eyebrows.
Oh, yeah.
Seriously, how did you know? Did you guys have a conversation outside before? And you're like,
we met on Tinder social.
Oh, my. Well,
I'm very good at identifying character.
Oh, there you go.
That's so weird, though.
That is kind of weird.
I do it all the time.
I guess.
I could see why you're the people's mayor.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Or le maire des people, or whatever, however it's said en français.
Oui, or something.
I already used the bathroom, but thank you.
Ah, yes.
I keep telling him that we doesn't work anymore.
No, not anymore. Not any longer.
Well, what do you think, Dan? Did you want to play another song now that?
Listen, just because everyone wants it.
Now that
I could play.
Now that Glenn's here, he's.
I came up with this sequel to White Flag called Black Flag. No, it's just going to be White Flag. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, cool.
All right. How did that last one come in, by the way, through the old sound there? Was that too loud when I was yelping there?
No, that was perfect.
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
that was perfect.
Because White Flag is quieter. And I'll bear in mind that we're on live FM radio.
Yes.
So I won't be I'll censor myself.
Awesome.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
So this one's called White Flag. It's actually going to be the first track and possibly the one I'm going to do a music video for. We'll see.
Very good.
Off the Man Upstairs. So Dad's waving the white flag cause he thinks it's just too much to get up and start the day. Get up and start the day. I wanna say I helped him, but hey, what can I do? Get up and lock the cabinets. Get up and hide the food. We all got free will, and I guess that's what he chose. Ooh, now he's sick, and Mama thinks she's sick of it. Hope she don't wave the white flag too, cause she's the only one I love. Except my brother and the dog, just the above. Now they're choosing apathy. Hey, everyone but me. Dad's waving the white flag, and Mom, don't you see it too? Don't you hear when he puffs up the stairs? Come on, I know you do. Don't you see the wrappers he's hiding and the pretzel crumbs in the seats? Want to admit it's true, cause now we're in the ICU. Didn't you feel when he fell down the steps? Cause that thing had shook the house. Woo, kind of like I did those times when I opened my mouth and called him every name that I thought you and his sister should. Coworker's too, but he lost his job, and now he might lose his foot. Ain't nobody noticed but me. Hey, we can't just let this be. And if you can, then guess I got a black heart and a sick head. He told y'all what's been said, so guess I'm wrong, guess I'm wrong, guess I'm wrong. Got a black heart and a sick head. He told y'all what's been said, so guess I'm wrong, guess I'm wrong, guess I'm wrong. Yeah, I'm wrong. Oh. You guys are missing out on a sick guitar solo, but you know. They're all waving the white flag and I guess I'm seeing why. But now they shot all the rounds, the sympathy supplied. They've probably been here before, cussing them out under the breath. The ROI's some peanuts, so why reinvest? And maybe I'm getting there too, but for now we all see the cokes. Woo-hoo, we didn't tell the docs about, so who else wants to clear the throats? Want nobody but me. Hey, we can't just let this be. And if you can, then I guess I got a black heart and a sick head. He told y'all what's been said, so guess I'm wrong, guess I'm wrong, guess I'm wrong. Guess I got black heart and a sick head. He told y'all what's been said, so guess I'm wrong, guess I'm wrong, guess I'm wrong. Yeah, I'm wrong, guess I'm wrong, guess I'm wrong. Yeah.
I love it.
Woo.
I love it.
Yeah. The people's choice.
That's
You
right.
White
haven't
flag.
been signed up yet?
What's up?
You haven't been signed up yet
For what?
for a record album?
I know, I should be, right? Well, you're the talent scout / mayor of the people.
Yes, he is the people's mayor.
Yes, the people's champ.
By the way, hello to Dr. Jeff Cassell, who joins us in the Facebook live chat, as well as Dan Randlett. Well, you know Dan.
I know Dan.
Glenn. Yes,
Hi,
yes.
Dan, and hi,
Yes.
Kevin.
Yes, yes.
I need a doctor.
Do you?
What's he do?
He's a psychiatrist.
Oh, boy, yeah. Did you hear White Flag? I could use one.
Well, you got yourself a good doctor then.
Yeah, sick. What's up, Dr. D?
And you said that's going to be the first single from
For
from
sure,
Man
for
Upstairs?
sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And you wrote that.
Oh, yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Now, your hip hop project, Decibel.
Oh, yeah.
You said you started doing that about 5 years ago, was it?
I didn't announce myself as Decibel till probably like 4 years ago, but yeah,
Yeah.
I was always rapping and doing all that type of stuff. Like any good white kid, I was like an Eminem fan.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh, he's so cool and whatever. Now he's sold out and he's terrible. But
Not so cool.
I still admire his old stuff. I don't listen to it much, but you know.
I still like him.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. But so I started doing like the because all my songs were so sad and depressing and made me want to just, you know, jump out of this third floor of this building that we're in right now. And so I was like, I need something to counterbalance it and showcase my just wit and scathing sense of humor. So I was like, I'm going to do some hip hop because it's fun.
Yeah.
And so I did that. And and then I've taken it much more seriously in the past couple of years and have released like 4 music videos, but 3. And I say that and like everyone does music videos, but I'd like to pride myself on those. Like I've done some really, I think, creative stuff with it and cool, really well thought out videos. And I've done like a full album and I'm working on another one now concurrently as I'm preparing to release The Man Upstairs. I'm working on a hip hop EP
that'll also be 5 tracks that will be released during the summer. I haven't come up with a name for it yet, but I have one in mind. But
wow,
yeah, it's gonna be cool, and I'm gonna do the all the beats and the production on that one too, and then I probably won't have any features. It'll just be my fine voice.
Wow,
you know?
yeah, no, that's
for
great.
the full runtime.
That's
so,
great.
Yeah, thank you. It'll be cool.
Now, do you perform out as Decibel at all?
I do. I perform. Yeah, right below this building at the Shaskeen.
Oh, no kidding. Oh,
Yeah.
awesome.
Nice.
Awesome.
Yeah, they have rap night every Sunday night. If anyone's not busy on Sunday nights.
I didn't even realize that.
Yeah,
Oh.
every Sunday night they do rap night. It's by Ill by Instinct, DJ Myth, and El Chupacabra host it. And yeah, it's a really cool event. That's how I've met a lot of like guys in the scene that I'm friends with hip hop wise. They have like open mic showcases. You can a lot of times they'll have like actual featured names show up, and a few weeks prior to those shows when the big guys come to town, they usually have open mic, or not open mic, but like contest, and everyone gets to perform a song or two, and whoever fares the best gets to open for that national act a few weeks later. So
yeah,
it's a cool setup. I've learned a lot about performing and about what it takes to like be a great stage presence there.
Yeah,
but like it's also helped me obviously with rapping and networking and stuff. But more than anything, it's like, instead of just if you're in your basement or bedroom or whatever, making music, you're kind of in your own little isolated bubble, but it's really cool to get exposure and see how other people are doing it and kind of ape some things that they're doing right and have them show you what you're doing wrong just by virtue of being there. So
remember Susan Boyle sang to a brush 39 years before she came out.
Yeah. Oh man.
Do you ever sing to a brush?
My hair is too short,
right?
And red.
That makes
the
sense.
brush just jumps away. It's like I don't want to touch this filth.
So how long have you been performing? In public?
Yeah, I don't know. Probably like as far as the rapping stuff goes, a couple years with the rapping, and it had been like scattered things, just open mics randomly here and there with the singer-songwriter stuff for the past like 6 years or something. But I've only really begun taking that seriously, and I'm actually looking for a band pretty bad to that I'd want to front, or at least a backing band to play with me, like a drummer and a bassist. So I'm kind of on the hunt with that right now.
Yeah.
But it's funny because I'll go to shows and you'll play acoustic stuff, and then a band will get up there, and everyone's like, "Yo, the band was like." It just is higher energy and all that,
right,
so it's hard to compete with. So that's something I've learned from going out to all these different shows and realizing, yo, I need a band. So
yeah.
I'm trying to get that going on, but it's tough when you're like the guy. Because when you're in a band, call me selfish. Just don't call me late for dinner. But like, these are my songs. I wrote them.
Yeah.
They're mine.
Yeah.
Like, sorry, I just kind of need someone to play the bass and drums.
Right.
It's not like this is an equal opportunity employment.
Right.
I just kind of
exactly.
need someone to hang out there. But when you're a selfish D-bag like me, it's hard to find people. But I'm working on it for sure. But yes, I've been trying to perform more lately. Like I'm doing another open mic tomorrow, et cetera, et cetera. So
cool.
Do you have enough material to play at least
boy.
half hour to 45 minutes?
Oh my God, easily.
That's
I have
good to
so
know.
much.
Yeah.
I have so much.
There's always people looking for talent.
Yeah.
How many songs have you written, do you think? Hundreds?
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Time he records them, huh?
And I record them. Yeah. So I used to just like hold up my phone. Not this phone. I haven't had this phone forever. But I used to just like hold up my phone and do, a little the voice record thing way back in the day, many phones ago, and be like, this is my whatever song. This is my that. But like actual written songs, it's probably been, I'd like to kind of uncover the exact number someday. And many of them are just ones I did in my, in my home studio and just never released to the public. But it's been at least around 100 of the singer-songwriter type ones, and probably none of them, I maybe remember how to play like 20 of them or something now.
Yeah.
And I don't even endorse a lot of the old ones that I did like 5 years ago. But yeah, ones that I could play live, like either on guitar or piano and singing, is got to be like well over a dozen. And same thing for rapping. Like I could do, a dozen rap ones if I wanted to.
Yeah.
live
Play the
too.
piano too?
Yeah, for sure.
Great.
I was told there was a piano. This was a list of my demands. Where is it?
Still at my house.
Oh man.
Glenn forgot it.
You don't play the piano?
What? I don't speak French. What was
The
that?
violin?
No, I do. No, yeah, I could a little bit. I wish. I wanted to always play some sort of bowed string instrument, but I just already have my hands full with all these G strings up top. No, okay. Sorry. There's no one that up tops me.
Daniel out of Brooklyn is a starving artist, and there's a lot of them around the world.
Mm-hmm.
And he decided to be creative, and he started a concert 2 days a week, Sunday and Thursday nights from 11 to 1 o'clock on Facebook. And you know what? He's got, in the past 8 months, actually it's been about a year now, about 11 months.
Yeah.
He was telling me the other day when I was listening to him, he said, I now have 800,000 viewers.
Wow, that's great. Wait, who is it?
His name is Daniel. He plays the violin.
Okay, all right.
And he sings. And you know what? That Facebook can create a lot of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
We're on Facebook right now. We're on Facebook Live. Say
That's
hi
right.
to the general public. Yep.
Hello, comment ça va?
I don't have any of those Frenchies on here. But yeah, no, that's cool though.
Now, where is that? So the decibel stuff, you said that's on Bandcamp?
It's all on Bandcamp and SoundCloud and whatever. So I'm trying to get a more like cogent, cohesive kind of like thing down for all of them, because sometimes like you go on like YouTube and like decibel is taken, so you got to do like decibel hip hop,
right?
Or then you got that for that, but then on Instagram decibel hip hop's taken, so you do whatever it is. So it's just kind of annoying. But yeah, it's if you go on to either YouTube, Facebook, or Instagram or SoundCloud and do .com/Dan Bauer Music, that all takes you to my music. Okay. And then in Bandcamp you can purchase the record for, which doesn't include a CD. This old CD that I did called "And Away She Goes," which actually I really liked, but one that I did maybe 3 years ago.
Oh, okay.
So those are all Dan Bauer Music. The other ones are /decibel hip hop. Okay. Whether on Instagram or Facebook. And yeah, leave a like, listen to the music, give me your phone number, all that stuff. Yeah, so it's cool. It's up there. It's up there for listening, and there'll be more music coming soon. So
good.
Keep that in mind.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Do you want to play one more?
Yeah, I'll play one more. Yeah, for sure. Actually, yeah, this will be. I'll do this one that I haven't played like forever, ever. It's on that album, "And Away She Goes." This like old one.
Oh, I thought it was called "And Forever Ever."
Oh no! That was a Outcast reference. Oh, it's a hip hop duo. It doesn't matter. They suck. So, all right, ready? All right. Was not seeing you, seeing you, today. Yeah, we were being fools in the rain. Yeah, it was just me and you, there ain't no me and you. I'm insane, when it seems to be that you're the only thing that I need. Oh, when it seems to be. Yeah. Yeah, what's it gonna be like 3 years? 3 years in May. And I ain't naive enough to believe this. Believe this. Away, to make it so you gonna be here. Please just be here all today. When it seems to be that you're the only thing that I need. When it seems to be that you're just a part of a memory. Yeah, just got these memories. So remember what you said to me. When you said to me, you will never be less than we. Yeah, these memories.
Yeah, just got these memories. So remember what you said to me. When you said to me, you will never be less than we, less than we. When it seems to be that you're the only thing that I need. When it seems to be that you're gone. Yeah, you're gone forever, ever, gone forever, ever. Forever, ever, you're gone forever, ever from me. From me. Yeah, you're gone forever, ever, gone forever, ever. Forever, ever, you're gone forever, ever from me. From me. Yeah, you're gone forever, ever, gone forever, ever. Forever, ever, you're gone forever, ever from me. Yeah. All right, cool.
That's nice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dan
Pure
Bauer.
talent.
Yeah. AGD always getting dumped. But
Now, why do you have to be so sad?
AGB, always getting better.
There you go. I
There
like
you
that
go.
better.
get that optimism out of here. Hey, also, I'm Dan. Nice to meet you.
That's Jim O'Connell.
Oh, nice. Cool.
My God, Dan actually smiles. Look at that.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. And now you
Don't
mentioned
show 'em.
you're going to be at an open mic tomorrow
Yeah,
night?
tomorrow night at Fody's in Nashua, New Hampshire.
Very
I'm
good.
going on a Tinder date there, too. So maybe I'll write a song about her if all goes well.
Excellent. Wow.
Yep.
Outstanding.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty cool. So anyone should stop by. I think it's at like 9 o'clock p.m.
Okay.
as opposed to a.m.
Yes. Well, AM would be weird.
That'd be
Where are
quite
they located?
That'd be quite
Nashua,
the day.
New Hampshire.
But where? What street? Do you know?
Oh, boy. I just
boy.
asked the GPS. I don't know.
I mean, there's more than one.
Yeah. Just Fody's. F-O-D. It's like Cody, but with an F.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh,
It's right
okay.
on Main Street, right?
Probably.
Sure. Yeah.
I think it is. I've been by there. I've been by
It's
there.
downtown,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, wait. Hold on. Do you Irish accent?
Yes, indeed.
Oh, that's amazing. I actually just did a Van Morrison tribute concert in Concord last weekend.
Van the
Oh, really?
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Van the Man. I
Van
did,
the Man.
and it stoned me.
You know, my favorite. I was of the Van de Man concerts I've been to. He tells a story. You know, he grew up in Northern Ireland, and he went to a school with nuns, right? And the nuns told him, you know, if he didn't speak properly, he was never going to make anything of himself in life.
Yeah.
They told him to stop mumbling, you know, and speak his words distinctly.
Wow.
And he goes, no.
Yeah.
His whole life is like every song is like mumbling, you know.
Yeah.
So he said, I didn't do what the nuns told me. It worked out all right.
Yeah.
He's like Mayor Menino of music.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. He is Marble Mouth.
Good reference. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of alliteration there too. I was like Mayor Menino music, and you're like mumble mouth.
Yeah.
Yes.
Magnificent.
Yes. So where should
Matt.
I want to make sure people know where to go online. To
Yeah,
keep up
yeah.
with,
Go to
everything you're doing.
you want to open up an incognito browser and go to xham. No, I'm just joking. So it's my YouTube stuff with my rapping. I know we didn't hear the rapping today, but the rapping I really love. So go on just YouTube and type in Decibel. That's with a B, not M. So Decibel. And then just type in either Money or Taking Over or any of my songs. It'll show up. Decibel Hip Hop. All one word. And then to follow me on Instagram and Facebook, those are the big ones because that's where I'm usually posting. It's at Decibel Hip Hop, all one word, and then at Dan Bauer Music, Bauer, for all your Dan Bauer needs.
Outstanding.
Cool.
Outstanding. Dan, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you. This was cool.
And I'm actually going to play something from Decibel to finish up this segment.
If I had known, I would have brought my tambourine.
I know. Well,
You should have brought your tambourine man, Bob Dylan. We're back to square
Yes.
one. Anyway.
Or actually, I would have brought my Bauer on.
There you go.
The
Oh
Irish,
yes,
yeah.
the Irish. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
I would have brought my kilt
There you go.
oh, wow.
for Irish sake.
Do you speak Celtic?
Oh yeah.
Give us a few words.
What do you want? You
They're after me, Lucky. They're after me, Lucky Charms.
There you go.
They're after me, Lucky Charms.
They're after me like a charm.
Dan, I've got a couple queued up here. You can pick. I had to make radio edits of them, but would you prefer Taking Over or Who's the Illest?
Oh, you already have the radio edits ready?
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say neither of those are good. We'll do Taking Over just because I can give you guys a little quick story. Is that I learned actually how to rap this entire song backwards. And if you ever watch the video, it's wild. And we shot it in one take. Not like one single take, but like as a one-shot video with no breaks. So it took me 4 months sitting in my car to learn how to do this. Like I had to learn like a fake language. I was like, I know the first line is like, "Bat ner hugita, yeah, Mr. Ship the stamp the Janae's is these snackish normals a man sure must stick up." Like I knew how to rap the thing backwards. It was crazy.
That's
It's
amazing.
German.
It was wild. So it took me forever to learn how to do this. So if nothing else, go watch the music video, go on YouTube and type in Decibel Taken Over.
Wow.
It's wild. Yeah, it was pretty crazy. But anyway, this is the song from it.
Yeah.
We shot it here in Manchester. Keep it local.
Yeah, all right. Here it is. This is Decibel with actually I got to make sure this is ready so I don't screw this up. All right, this is Decibel Taking Over. Dan, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Cool.
Yo. Run for your life. These dudes come for the fight. Hellbent on killing rappers. Get another light. But living up to the hype. Shit, when I'm done with the sight, they're throwing bills at me like it's a wonderful life. I'm the stranger you don't talk to. Take your mother's advice. Turning slick, spitting rappers into stuttering type. Yo, we nothing alike. Me and these Simons that sound simple have been fire emojis as hashtags and pound symbols. Smacking grills since before I lost a baby tooth. Doing crazy juice, getting position if they daisy do. In their bathing suits. These rappers hate me true, but when they up the game up, I'm just doing what they made me do. I got some scores to handle. I got some shit to settle. Outdo these bums lyrically dropping instrumentals. These 90s Nick Kid rappers, you'll have them get assembled. I show them a steel who's a legend of hitting temples. Yeah. And if you ain't noticing here, I'm taking over this year. You hear? Yeah. And if you ain't noticing here, I'm taking over this year. You hear? Yeah. And if you ain't noticing here, I'm taking over this year. You hear? You hear? I'm as ill as they come. Get cake and ice spilling a crumb. Hero the most, but still a villain of some. At least the competition, cause of them, I'm a till of the hunt. Storm the shores with swords and make the villagers run. To whenever they built to ash, smoking rubble piles. Dopest I go out, frequently flat, double miles. Dudes be shaking, going, yo, your pals are spaz. True enough, fuck Compton, I be straight out of Alcatraz. Was born fire. That was rap, I found the gas. Found my knack for tapping girls with old school Alba ass. But diminished interest is, they got a fortune. Player, slayer, getting more poon than George Clooney. This ain't even fair. I nuked the game, war-headed. Cleanup crews on standby. More stretchers, more medics. Hit up the rhyme shop with 10 grand to store credit. Any MC left alive with the bed, yo, they short it wetted. Yeah. And if you ain't noticing here, I'm taking over this year. You hear? Yeah. And if you ain't noticing here, I'm taking over this year. You hear? Yeah. And if you ain't noticing here, I'm taking over this year. You hear? Yeah. You hear? Yeah. I'm on my list like Sharman. Pull of here's Johnny, Nicholson, not Carson. Old schoolers put rap on the map, I put it on the garment. Darwin, stay hungry as an apartment of starving Marvins. Starting shit with yours truly, that's a big no-no. Do so, you get your road slow to go the way of the dodo. Kill rappers pro bono, spit venom Komodo. Oh, Nick Oko on the mic. Drop the lines to get the oh no's. I'm in the 90s Bulls 2000 Pat status. My ass baddest, style so dope, I have to mask it with Gloria Jean. Small talk bores me to sleep. That's why I keep it B.I.G. notoriously. If you can't already see, I'm gonna remind you I'm the dictator of trans thing traps the future. Yo, you better switch flavors if you ever wanna hit the majors. Get some rich neighbors, poaching MCs to end danger, cause face it, this is this banger. Yeah. And if you ain't noticing here, I'm taking over this year. You hear? Yeah. And if you ain't noticing here, I'm taking over this year. You hear? Yeah. And if you ain't noticing here, I'm taking over this year. You hear? Yeah. You hear? I think you heard that.
That's Taken Over by Decibel. Woo. also known as Dan Bauer, who is still with us, and Jim O'Connell is here. Glenn R.J. Willett, the People's Mayor. He had to leave. He had important People's Mayor things to do.
Did you mean like still alive? You're like he's still with us.
Still with us, yeah. Still alive,
in both senses of the word, I think.
Yes.
People weren't sure.
That's right. So it sounds like Glenn's going to have you on his television programs.
Heck yeah. I got a face for radio, so this will be great.
We'll let it large. Yeah. You'll be so not only will you get the Matt Connerton Unleashed bump, but you'll get the We'll Let It Large, not so much a bump, but it's like a propulsion into
so you were joking when I get unleashed I become a star. I would leave this place to start.
Right.
Yeah, you get like it's like jet fueled.
Yes.
Into the next dimension.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You're not just going to go international. You're going to go transnational, pan-national.
Yes.
That's great. I'll be an Interstellar.
It'll be all those things and more, really.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. Well, that's awesome.
Klingons on the starboard side.
Yes.
Yeah.
I remember, Jim, you talking once about the music scene back in Ireland and how there were all these singer-songwriters like everywhere.
Yeah. Well, lots of live music.
Yeah.
I mean, there were singer-songwriters too. I don't know but it's just like it's such a small place. The first thing was there's a history of sort of the oral tradition, right? Storytelling, all that stuff. But then there's the history of live music, and there are so many venues because of the bar culture.
Yeah.
And bars need, there are lots of small bars who are not going to pay people, $500 for the night or $2,000 or something. It's like show up, bring your guitar.
Right.
So there's lots of places you can go and play. Other guys show up. You end up with 4 or 5 people in a bar playing together who, sometimes know each other well, sometimes not so well.
Right.
So there's lots of pickup sessions.
Yeah.
And then whether it's, the real thing that really amazes me, about Ireland is that like you go into a bar someplace in Dublin and they're playing like Zydeco, and you're like, how do you get from like the bayou of Louisiana to the back streets of Dublin,
Right.
Or you walk into some bar, at like 12 o'clock at night and there's a couple of guys there, in their 70s, like playing trumpet and trombone and giving it some Dizzy Gillespie or Coltrane or something, So there's a wide variety of it, and then of course you have everything from the Cranberries to U2 and to all those mega bands, groups that come out of there. So and even when I was like back to Thin Lizzy and Rory Gallagher, and that was all like there's just such a wide variety of music. It's a big music scene.
Yeah.
It always is. And that doesn't mean like there's very few U2s.
Right.
There's a ton of people that you're never going to hear or know of. Like I have a buddy, he's a dentist, right? So he started off as a dentist, really, and I don't even think he does that. He might pull his own teeth. I don't like he does very little dentistry anymore. But he's a dentist, right? But he's probably pushing 60 now, and his life's identity is his music, right? So he has been a live artist. He plays acoustic guitar on his own. He's been writing songs for a long time. He's out there in the world. People know him. He does gigs in places around London. He goes back to Ireland, does some gigs there, and he probably is in his office doing dentistry like once every 2 weeks a year or something.
Yeah.
And he's made a life out of it. So he's had enough to have a good life. Just playing like underneath the radar, so to speak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you can certainly make a living without necessarily being, super famous, but
And the other thing is these guys all know each other too. I love the interconnections, even over great distances. You mentioned some guy in Galway and they're like, oh yeah, he's a friend of so-and-so's. I remember him and he used to play here and, just and then of course with Ireland, especially with the week that's just gone by, right? The whole, Irish traditional music scene, just that genre on its own. Like the only piece we really see here is the sort of the Hollywood version of it. Like if you went into a bar in Ireland, you started singing diddly yada diddly, like they'd laugh you out of the place, because that's like going to Mexico and sort of sounding like somebody from a Mexican from a cowboy movie.
We've got a call. Could be a Dan Bauer fan or a Decibel fan. Let's see. Hi, welcome to Matt Connerton Unleashed in the afternoon. Who's this? Hello? I heard a click. They hung up.
Call back.
It's the Phantom.
What's the number again?
603-250-6007.
Yeah, I posted about that too when I made a status about this earlier. So maybe it was someone.
Yeah.
And then they got some nervous.
And they got well, it's understandable. I mean, they get intimidated.
Yeah.
I mean, this whole thing,
I'm
can see it.
going to be heading upstairs shortly to do my show for 6 o'clock, but I just thought about something else. There are a bunch of, every year, I was just at the play at Central High School this weekend, right, on Friday night. And
not allowed at Central High School anymore.
But the number of kids who play, so there's a couple of guys there right now who are playing, who play jazz. So there's a saxophone player there who's just extraordinary. And I was looking at a piece of video or on Facebook or YouTube or something last month, and here he is. There's two a junior and a senior from Central High School. They're playing in like a 6-piece jazz band up in Burlington, Vermont, with a bunch of guys in their 60s and 70s, older guys, with the two young guys with them, and they're doing great, right? But the piece of music that they're playing was actually written by the junior out of Central.
Oh, okay.
Ooh,
wow.
I mean, like
wild.
it's wild, and it's just amazing to me that in the age of phones and computer games, and everybody complains that kids have got their heads down playing digital whatever. You know what I mean? There's kids out there making music, making art, making all the time. It's just there, right? Every generation thinks they're the last one.
Right?
Yeah.
Everything died with the Beatles. You know what I mean? It's all done now.
They romanticize the past.
Yeah. So there's a lot of young people out there making music all the time and looking for venues, looking for places to be heard. And
I'll say this about I think the current state of that with how it morphs with technology. I think it's amazing that there's more access to more set. I have the stuff that I played for you here, like the White Flag, that recording. I did that in my basement, or not my basement, my house. And you would think that's professional. So people have more access to things. But I'll say, and this is something even I'm really trying to work on now. I get way too distracted by just tinkering around on my phone and not making music. I feel like if I didn't have a cell phone, I'd be much more productive. But if I didn't have a laptop, I wouldn't be as productive,
Right,
so it's kind of a catch-22.
Right.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
But 30 years ago or 25 years ago, to do anything, you'd have to find a recording studio space.
True.
You have to meet the what people thought was the genre of the day or whatever was popular. And then even once you did that, you had to get onto somebody's playlist.
The mayor of the people, perhaps.
You know what I mean? There's independent radio. I mean, what are you going to do? Get played out over what's the thing they do? Truck to truck, whatever it's called.
The CB
radio. I mean, now there's you can, with YouTube and the internet. The world's your oyster, right?
Yeah, because when I was a kid, it was bands or solo artists. They recording an album, release it in the stores, go on tour. 2 years later, release another album. And it was almost always an album. There weren't many EPs, and now it's completely different. Now you have so many options.
I'm old enough to remember guys making taped cassettes. And
we were talking about that
and
earlier.
Bringing them to a gig somewhere, and they'd try to sell. They'd have a box of them at the bottom of the stage, and they're trying to sell 3 or 4 for $1.50.
Right?
You know what I mean?
It's
Yeah. Hey, I gotta go. I'm sorry, it's a short and sweet. We're live at 6 o'clock on Channel 23 with Education Matters, and of course on IPM Nation at any time.
Yeah.
So
cool.
we'll be seeing you all. Good luck.
Yeah,
nice
absolutely. It was nice meeting you.
Thanks, Matt.
All right, thank you. Jim O'Connell leaves us. Have you? I meant to ask you this earlier, and the question fell out of my head. With all your experience with production and everything, have you produced anyone else or recorded anyone else?
Yeah, for sure. I've done a lot of local, a bunch of nobodies. No, just friends of friends and stuff like that. As far as making beats for them and stuff go. Actually, no. I was tongue in cheek when I said nobodies. One of my good friends and very talented local hip hop just player in the scene. He raps and is involved very much in the business end of the scene. Just for Kicks, he's a local rapper. Do you know him?
I've played him on Local Outbreak.
Yeah, Just for Kicks.
Yeah, I think he's got a song. Is it College?
Yeah, Commuter.
Yeah.
Talking about going to community
something
college.
Because he saved a bunch of money, and the lyrics are great.
Yeah. So I made a beat on his last album, Local Celebrity, which he kind of is. It's funny. Like a lot of you go out here in Londonderry and wherever, and people are like, oh, Just for Kicks, what's up? Like they know him more by his rap name than his real name. So
that's cool.
Yeah, so it's cool. So I made a beat on his last album, which I was really happy to do. And 13 Ball is another MC out of Londonderry. These are all rapper guys. But I'm featured on one of his tracks. Actually, I didn't make the beat for that, but yeah, I've been producing here and there for different people. So
cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Just hip hop or
just hip hop? I haven't. My songs, like I like them to be my songs, like my singer-songwriter stuff.
Yeah,
and it'd be hard for me to. I suppose, I guess I could produce for and record other people, but a lot of artists like their autonomy and they like to be. If it's their song, they're producing it, kind of thing, which I like. So
right, makes sense. Yeah. And if you, because we were kind of talking about like when Jim was here about Ireland and whatnot, do you because obviously with your music online and whatnot, do you hear from people from like, do you have fans in other countries?
I got played on Glenn would have appreciated this. I was like played on some French radio station one time, like in France. It was weird. And I just got like some notification about it. I was like, oh, that's odd.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've had, and one time this dude came up to me at the mall and was like, hey, you're Decibel, right? I'm like, I am. And he's like, oh, I'm a fan. I'm like, cool.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool. But, and I'll tell you this, I have let that get to my head. I'm a chore to be around. It's awful. So it's only going to get worse too. So thanks for the extra exposure.
Especially after today.
I know. Yeah. Yes. As soon as you unleash me.
That's right. That's right. You're unleashed and then stardom. And then you go on Glenn's show and you're in the galaxy or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. Well, you know what I think we'll do, Dan? We'll wrap up in a second. I think I'll play this other Decibel track. Who's the illest?
Who's the illest? Yeah, you want to do that?
Yeah, I think I'll play that because I have that queued up and ready. But thank you so much. It's great to meet you.
Yeah, same. You're very well spoken and have a good voice for radio.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's why I make I can't say I make the big bucks. That's for sure. I'm in radio.
Yeah.
But that's why I'm in radio.
I killed the radio star because I have music videos. So sorry. This is awkward.
That's a good reference. Wow.
Thank you.
Especially for someone who's 28.
27.
Or 27.
Hey, listen.
Where did I get 28?
I don't know, but you got to cut that out.
You said
I'm trying to salvage my mid-20s.
That's right. Yeah, you said late 20s and I thought earlier and I thought 28. Yeah.
No, at that point you wouldn't be hearing from me. I'd be out of here because I'm trying to be part of the 27 club where I just
Oh, right.
Yeah, all the greats, Kurt Cobain.
Well, 6 of them, right? 5 or 6. How many people are in the 27 club?
I don't know, but they'll add one after this year once I
well, that's
kaput. Hopefully, White Flag takes off because that's my legacy.
Well, it is a great song.
Thank you.
All right, but we hope for your continued good health and success.
I don't.
And all of that. All right, Dan Bauer, thank you so much.
Yep.
And thank you, everyone, for listening. And we're going to leave you with this. This is another Decibel track. This is called Who's the Illest? And this is really catchy.
I sampled Benny and the Jets in this one, by the way.
Did you?
Yeah, you'll notice the piano solo riff. That's what the sample is.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
that's
okay.
right.
Anyway.
All right, here it is.
MC ran up in this.
Rather go ham than with the status quo. Y'all got me napping, yo. Is this rap for a fashion show? Flip scripper. I'm less Macklemore, more Mac and roll. Breaking a racket, causing a ruckus. Shouter eating food coming in as hard as your suckers. I'm not with these suckers that couldn't spit trying to hawk a loogie. I knock up cuties and put stepdads on mop-up duty. Yeah, I'm Don Juan. Spend more time on blondes than Type 2 is doing frickin' Long Johns and bonbons. Hungry like Ramadan. Hard to flick to your rom-com. This is about to go down. Cue the Phil Collins tom-toms. To Hong Kong to chill. Don't worry about no reptile. These the real monster, not some flight shit, the X-Files. Those talking trash guitars with slander and send to trial. Either that or I get riled and see to it they get exiled. I've been miles ahead of y'all. It's just the way it goes. I had to Trader Joe's and grab some more hater rolls from the breakfast style. Yeah. You think they want it with me? You think they want it with me? Come in. They don't question who's the illest. And if they feel it, who's the illest? Who's the illest? Who's the illest? Decibel. basement rapper. Make a record about doing laundry and name it after. I know y'all pissed with what you hear from the day's rappers, but Paulie had it right. All we needed was a dang cracker. I make cadavers out of these dudes like it's freaking war. MCs fetch my coffee if they're lucky. I let them pick a chore. What you spitting for? Really, bro? You must have swore. Don't touch a mic, don't mix nothing with the vinyls to the kitchen floor. Please, no more bitch rappers. I'm on my last straw. Y'all front, so don't you even try to act raw. You be fighting with the in-laws, I'm fighting with the outlaws. With our boys, I crack jaws and punish off the snack drawer. No Eddie though, strictly the double D's. I know my place somewhere between riff-raff and dungarees. Only red wing in the sea of fades and black dreads. I get the cash bread, celiac the way you lack bread. Boy, you Charmin soft, and my ass head. Even trolls blind in the walls with decibel fat heads. Yeah. Yeah. You think they want it with me? You think they want it with me? Come in. You need a question who's the illest. And if they feel it, who's the illest? Who's the illest? Who's the illest? That's the goal. By now, what you heard this feel? We really need a third appeal. Just pulled a couple royal flushes, so now it's your turn to deal. You maybe got a curb appeal if we grading on a curve, you feel? I'm barking, dog. So y'all better learn to heal, or I have you playing dead. Getting sliced like provolone. I'm beating upside the head with the paint can like it's Home Alone. You wrote a poem, but where's the ill lines and chromosomes? Dial 1-800-DECIBEL now from your mobile phone, and I just read you my notebook. Y'all don't even have to learn. Give half my verse to charity and write them off as tax returns. Beatmaker with a near forum like a pachyderm. Plus lines that sting harder than your first shave with afterburn. I go the largest, real shit, no mirages. Make a rapper start the cars.
Local Outbreak with IPMNation.com.